Welcome to sureshbhattclasses. We are solving question on quantitative aptitude topic numbers. All the topic of quantitative aptitude are useful for many competitive exams like SSC, CGL, RRB, Bank PO, Railways and many government job exams and job interviews. These topics are also useful for many entrance exams like GRE, SAT, ACT, CAT, GMAT and many more. Please watch all my videos on quantitative aptitude topics. In this video, we are solving questions on successive division and successive remainders. Our question is, find the least number when successively divided by 3, 5 and 7 leaves remainders 1, 2 and 4. The given options are option A 67, option B 69, option C 71, option D 76. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. We have to find the least number which is divided successively by 3, then 5, then 7 and leave the remainders 1, 2 and 4. 7 divides the last remainder 4 for 0 times and remainder is 4. Now the last quotient 4 is multiplied by 5 and 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2 is 22. Now the quotient 22 multiplied by the divisor 3 gives us 66 plus 1, the remainder is 67. And the least number which we wanted is 67 when successively divided by 3, 5 and 7 leaves the remainder 1, 2 and 4. And from the given options, our answer is option A, 67. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 5 and 6, leaves the remainders 3 and 5 respectively. What will be remainders when such least number is successively divided by 6 and 5? The given options are option A 4 and 1, option B 4 and 4, option C 3 and 4, option D 5 and 3. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. Our first divisor is 5 and the successive divisor is 6 and the first remainder is 3 and the successive remainder is 5. The last quotient is 0. 6 multiplied by 0 plus 5 is 5. The division algorithm says that the divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder is dividend. So the quotient is 0, divisor is 6, 6 multiplied by 0 is 0, plus remainder is 5. So the dividend is 5. This 5 is dividend for divisor 6, but it is quotient for divisor 5. Now the 5 is divisor and quotient is 5. So the 5 times 5 is 25 plus 3 is 28. It means that the required least number is 28. Now we divide 28 successively by 6 and 5. 6 divides 24 for 4 times. 6 times 4 is 24 and remainder is 4. The quotient is 4 as well as the remainder is 4. Now we divide the quotient by the successive divisor, which is 5, and 5 divides 4 for 0 times and remainder is 4. Thus our successive remainders are 4 and 4. And from the given options, our answer is option B, 4 and 4. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, the smallest number is successively divided by 7, 5 and 4. Leaves the remainders 5, 3 and 2 respectively. What will be the remainder when the same number is divided by 6? The given options are option A 0, option B 1, option C 2, option D 5. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. The successive divisors given to us are 7, 5 and 4. And the successive remainders are 5, 3 and 2. For the minimum or smallest number, the last quotient must be 0. So 4 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. It means that the last quotient is 0 and divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder comes out to be 2. Now the quotient becomes 2 and divisor is 5 and remainder is 3. So 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. The number when divided by 7 gives the quotient 13 and remainder 5. So to find the number, we multiply 7 and 13, and 13 times 7 is 91 plus the remainder 5. 91 plus 5 is 96. This gives the smallest number, which when divided by 7, 5 and 4 leaves the remainders 5, 3 and 2. Now it is asked to find the remainder when this number 96 is divided by 6. After that, we have to find the remainder. 96 divided by 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. We carry 6. 6 times 6 is 36. And remainder is 0. The quotient comes out to be 16 and the remainder is 0. And from the given options, our answer is option A 0. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 4, 5 and 7, leaves the remainders 2, 4 and 6 respectively. What will be the remainders when this least number is successively divided by 7, 5 and 4? The given options are option A 5, 4, 3, option B 2, 4, 3, option C 5, 2, 3, option D 2, 4, 2. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. The successive divisors are 4, 5 and 7, and the successive remainders are 2, 4 and 6. For the least number, the last quotient is 0 and quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder gives us the last dividend is 7 multiplied by 0 is 0 plus 6 is 6. This 6 is the dividend for 7, but it is the quotient for 5. So the quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder is 5 times 6 is 30 plus remainder 4 is 34. Now this 34 is quotient for 4 and the remainder is 2. So the dividend is 4 times 34 is 136 plus remainder 2 is 138. This is that least number which when divided by 4, 5 and 7 successively leaves the remainder 2, 4 and 6. Now this least number is successively divided by 7, 5 and 4 and we have to find the successive remainders. 7 divides 138 for 19 times. 19 times 7 is 133 and 138 minus 133, the remainder is 5. Now this 19 is divided by 5. 5 divides 19 for 3 times and remainder is 4. 5 times 3 is 15 and 19 minus 15 is 4. So the remainder is 4. Now this 3 when divided by 4, the quotient is 0 and remainder is 3 itself. So the successive remainders are 5, 4 and 3. And from the given options, our answer is option A, 5, 4, 3. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 3, 5 and 7 leaves the remainders 2, 2 and 5 respectively. What will be the remainder when this least number is divided by 105? The given options are option A, 57, option B, 83, option C, 27, option D, 51. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. As per the question, the successive divisors are 3, 5 and 7 and the successive remainders are 2, 2 and 5. The required number to be least, the last quotient should be 0 and the last remainder given to us is 5. So 7 times 0 is 0 plus 5 is 5. This 5 is the quotient for the divisor 5 and for that the remainder is 2. So 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 is 27. This is the dividend for 5 but it is the quotient for the first divisor 3. So the first or original dividend is 27 times 3 is 81 plus 2 is 83. Now we can just find that when 3 divides 83, the quotient is 27 and the remainder is 2. So our required least number is 83. As per the given question, this number 83 when divided by 105, what will be the remainder? So 105 divides 83 for 0 times and our remainder is 83 itself. And from the given options, our answer is option B, 83. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 7, 5, 3 and 2 leaves the remainders 5, 2, 2 and 1 respectively. What will be the remainder when this least number is divided by 7? The given options are option A, 5, option B, 6, option C, 4, option D, 3. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. The given successive divisors are 7, 5, 3 and 2, and the successive remainders are 5, 2, 2 and 1. For the required number to be least, the last quotient should be 0. Now, when 2 divides any number and the quotient is 0, then 2 times 0 is 0 plus remainder 1 is 1. So the last dividend is 1, but this is the quotient for number 3, and for that the remainder is 2. So we find the dividend for divisor 3. 3 times 1 is 3 plus remainder 2 is 5. This 5 is dividend for 3, but it is quotient for 5, and for that the remainder is 2. So 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 is 27. This 27 is dividend for 5, but it is quotient for 7, and when this 27 is quotient, the remainder is 5. Now, so to find the number when the divisor is 7, quotient is 27 and remainder is 5, 27 times 7 is 189 plus remainder 5 is 194. So the required number is 194. Now we have to find the remainder when this number is divided by 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 19 minus 14 is 5. We carry 4. The number becomes 54. 7 times 7 is 49. 54 minus 49 is 5. Thus the remainder when 7 divides 194 is 5. And from the given options, our answer is option A, 5. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number n is multiple of 5 and less than 100 is successively divided by 3 and 4. Leave remainders 2 and 3 respectively. How many such numbers are possible? The given options are option A, 2, option B, 3, option C, 4, option D, 5. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. The successive divisors given to us are 3 and 4, and the successive remainders are 2 and 3. Let the last quotient when divided by 4 and remainder is 3 be x. It means that the divisor is 4, quotient is x and remainder is 3. So we find the dividend, and dividend will be 4x plus 3, because dividend is quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder. Now this number is dividend for divisor 4, but it is quotient for divisor 3. So we will find the number multiplying the quotient by divisor and adding the remainder 2 to it. So 4 times 3 is 12x plus 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2 is 11. So this is our required number, 12x plus 11. It is given that this number 12x plus 11 is multiple of 5. And for this to be true, we have to have the value of x equal to 2. If we put the value of x equal to 2, then it will be 12 times 2 is 24 plus 11 is 35, which is multiple of 5. Then x can be 7, it can be 12, then it can be 17, and this way we can go on. Now putting the value of x equal to 2 or 7 or 12 or 17, so that we get the number, but it should be less than 100. So we find such numbers. When x equal to 2, then the given number 12x plus 11 becomes 12 times 2 plus 11 equal to 12 times 2 is 24 plus 11 is 35. Now when x is 7, so it will be 12 times 7 plus 11. 12 times 7 is 84 plus 11 is 95. Now when we put the next number 12, then 12 times 12 will be 144 plus 11 will be 155, but that will be more than 100. So only two such numbers are possible, which are 35 and 95. When divided successively by 3 and 4, leave the remainder 2 and 3. And from the given options, our answer is option A, 2. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number n is multiple of 10 and less than 1000 is successively divided by 6 and 7. Leave remainders 4 and 6 respectively. How many such numbers are possible? The given options are option A 5, option B 4, option C 7, option D 3. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. The number is successively divided by 6 and 7, and the successive remainders are 4 and 6. Let the final quotient be x. Then the dividend will be 7x plus 6. As we know that dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Here the quotient is x and remainder is 6 and divisor is 7. So it becomes 7x plus the remainder 6. So the dividend becomes 7x plus 6. This number 7x plus 6 is dividend for divisor 7, but it is quotient for 6. So the original dividend is 6 multiplied by 7x plus 6 plus 4. So 7x times 6 is 42x plus 6 times 6 is 36 plus 4 is 40. So the number becomes 42x plus 40. It is given that this number is multiple of 10. So if we divide it by 10, the remainder must be 0. So we first divide it by 10. So the remainder comes out to be 42x when divided by 10 leaves the remainder 2x plus 40 when divided by 10 leaves the remainder 0. This is equal to 2x, and this has to be equal to 0. It means that x must be multiple of 5. So the values of x can be x equal to 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. Now we will find this number by putting the different values given here 0, 5, 10, 15 in the number 42x plus 40. So if we put x equal to 0, then the number becomes 42 multiplied by 0 plus 40 equal to 40. If we put x equal to 5, then this will become 42 multiplied by 5 plus 40 equal to 42 times 5 is 210 plus 40 is 250. Now we put x equal to 10. So this is 42 multiplied by 10 plus 40 equal to 42 times 10 is 420 plus 40 is 460. Now we put the value of x equal to 15. So this is 42 multiplied by 15 plus 40. Now how to multiply 42 and 15 quickly? So please learn this fast calculation. 42 times 10 is 420 and half of 420 is 210. So 420 plus 210 is 630 plus 40 is 670. Now we put x equal to 20. So this becomes 42 multiplied by 20 plus 40, and this is equal to 42 times 2 is 84. 84 multiplied by 10 is 840 plus 40 is 880. Now we put value of x equal to 25. Then this number becomes 42 multiplied by 25 plus 40. 25 times 42 is 1050 plus 40 is 1090. But we cannot take this number. As per the given condition, our number cannot be more than 1000. So this number we cannot take into consideration. So our required numbers are 40, 250, 460, 670 and 880. These are 5 numbers. And from the given options, our answer is option A, 5. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. Here completes this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Thanks for watching.